Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 2015 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos here, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Shoutouts to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Avid, the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Life's Magical Journey, Life with Tasharia, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro, Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. If you ain't checked out our channel yet, what you waiting on, go do that there, go do that there, alright? And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey, Detroit Soloist, Positive Crash Outs, Queen's Alchemy, Pretty Heart the Conqueror, Sexy Trees 1408, Kendi K All Day, Lala the High Vibe Coach, Elevate Me to You, and last but not least, the Lord's in the house. Ooh, ah. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is check out the tiers, check out the levels, see which one works for you, and make it do what it do from there. You feel me? From the baby goat tier level to the black goat tier level. That part. Meantime, between times, if you like to support Slim Jim Longfoot in other ways, check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's Cash App on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Paris with 2 R's, y'all. With that being said, yo, it is Monday. It is a day of motivation. It is a day of appreciation. It is a day that we, of course, continue to be, stepping into greatness in this September, aka STEPTEMBER. Shout outs to Lala, the High Vibe Coach, for that term right there, STEPTEMBER. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? If anybody else ever said it before, I'm sorry, but first time I heard it was through Lala, the High Vibe Coach. So that's who getting the recognition around here, you dig? So with that being said, I am cooling right now, you know what I'm saying? We done made it to this 8th day of September, y'all. This 8th day of September 2025. It is Monday, September the 8th, 2025. We're a week after Labor Day. Labor Day, of course, was on the very first day of September this year. Yeah, we here, baby. We are here. I ain't gonna talk about them Falcons from yesterday. All I got is 3 words for y'all. Cool gotta go, or cut cool now, whichever way you want to phrase it. Either cool gotta go or cut cool now. That's all I gotta say about it. I ain't talking about it no more else. Anyway, but yeah, man, we here making it do what it do and does what it does. I didn't see who won that game last night because I was football out after yesterday. So Ravens and the Bills. I don't know who won there. I'm about to find out right now. Dang. Oh, that was a banger yesterday. And the Bills won by 1 point. I know the Ravens mad about that. But yeah, so the Bills, they won by 1 point. Dang, it looked like they was down too, from the looks of it, from the third quarter. Because what they let's see, because it looked like 31, 30, 31, 34. So they was down, coming into the fourth quarter. Oh, so the Ravens blew that lead. Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at the quarter points. By the time the fourth quarter started, the Ravens was up 34 and 12, 34 to 19. They was up 34 to 19 going into the fourth quarter. And the Ravens only scored 6 points in the fourth quarter, and the Bills scored 22. Wow. Who dropped the ball on that? That's crazy. Yeah. Well, at least our season didn't start off that horrendous. Yeah, they about to be looking at y'all real ugly now, Ravens, after that. Dang. Well, que sera, you dig? Que sera. So, with that being said, that piece of tape I'm going to have to change it after the day because I'm about tired of it. I need to get one of them things, but I saw one of them little camera things on Temu, but shoot, the shipping and handling Temu talking about, I'm like, man, bump that. Just use tape, shoot. Anyway. But yeah, man, we out here. It's 10:57 in the morning. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. You know what I'm saying? We are enjoying this life, y'all. We are enjoying this life. Praying for greatness this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sis. She got an event she's attending this weekend. Shout out to me and my pop. We got an event we attending this weekend. And you know what I'm saying? Gonna make it do what it do. Gonna make it do what it do on these moves right here. Shout out to my nephew. He got a big game against the school that when he was in middle school that he wanted to go to, but now he's got this final game against them. So that's gonna be what's up. And you know, now that, you know what I'm saying, they are the big dogs on campus. You know, they the seniors. You know what I'm saying? It's time to show all the way out. You feel me? Show all the way out. So that's what's up, man. It's so crazy, man. Like looking at high school from the outside now is so freaking short. It's so freaking short. Like he was literally just in middle school the other day. And a lot of y'all can attest to that because she was just like, dang, we was just, you know what I'm saying, it was just that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when what happened with my niece, he was in the midst of his 8th grade year, you know what I'm saying? And now here we are, boom, getting ready to be, you know what I'm saying, man, walking down the aisle, man. I tell you, man, time. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to check my blood sugar. I check my blood sugar at least once a day, at the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. That's how we get down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we get down with the get down. So yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to figure out, because obviously I'm not taking my laptop with me when I go do my thing, so I'm gonna operate the same way I do, you know, when I go to Big Sis house, when I've done my daily vlogs as of recent over there. So I'll be shooting my daily vlogs on my phone, so most likely, well, now I still get a chance to do shoutouts because I'm gonna take my iPad with me as well. I'm gonna take my iPad with me too, so I will still get a chance. Or either that, I might shoot it from my iPad. I probably end up shooting it from my iPad. I probably shoot my daily vlogs from my iPad during that time, like how I used to do before I started using my laptop. I was doing my daily vlogs off of my iPad, so I'll probably end up doing it like that. I'll probably end up shooting the daily vlogs off my iPad, because you know my extracurricular videos, you know, my other videos, my like how-to videos or whatever, I usually shoot those off of my iPad. That's how I do those. So yeah. All right, cool. The numbers are numbering. All right, y'all. We just got through doing that deer. see. Oh, I forgot to write for the new week. Yeah, this new week is here. This new week is here. This new week is here, y'all. I hope y'all are ready for this new week too, man. This new week of greatness. Once again, we are here to step into greatness, y'all. We ain't doing nothing else. 2015, what happened in 2015, y'all? Well, off the top, I'll tell y'all, 2015 in movies was the year that Marty McFly went to in the year Back to the Future Part 2. That was the future that he went to, which is now the past, y'all. It's 10 years ago now. 10 years ago. 2015 is 10 years ago now, y'all. And for the longest of times, 2015 was the future, y'all. 2015 was the future for the longest of times, y'all. And now here we are. We're 10 years past the year 2015, as it was called in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because they act like they didn't know how to say 2015. But yeah. But 2015, aka 2015, is now 10 years ago, y'all. 10 years ago. What was I doing that year? Well, I can't really. Well, we had moved into where I started doing these daily vlogs. That's where we moved to that year in 2015. We moved to that spot in 2015. Was there for nearly 9 years. We moved from there last year. That was also the year that my aunt died. My last aunt on my mom's side, her oldest sister, died that year. The last of the 6 girls, after a four-year loss of the sisters, starting with my mom in 2012 and all of her remaining sisters 2013, 2014, and 2015. The last sister was the oldest sister to die. She died in 2015. Rest in peace to Aunt Sister. That's what we called her. That was her nickname, Sister. So we called her Aunt Sister. So rest in peace to her. Also that year, my brother-in-law's mom died later that year. She died during the summer of that year. Rest in peace to Gladys. She's been gone 10 years now. Also in 2015, the positive of 2015, I met my most amazing friend Tootie that year. 10 years ago, I met my friend Tootie that year. Tootie, if y'all been to the channel before or have seen the videos with Tootie, you know what I'm saying, she was awesome, spirited, and just an amazing young lady, man. Just an amazing young lady and a great friend. She was a most awesome, great friend. Hashtag my favorite muse forever. Hashtag my favorite muse. And she would say hashtag my favorite artist. And yeah, she died of cancer back in August of 2022 at the young age of 35. She would have been 38 now if she was still alive, which is crazy because, like, dang, like, still young, man. It's crazy. So, yeah, man. So, yeah. So, shout outs out to my friend Tootie, man. Shout outs to my hashtag my favorite muse, most definitely, forever, for real. Yeah. So we met in 2015. That's 2015. What were you doing in 2015? Comment below. What were you doing in 2015? And what you doing now in 2025? What's going on with you now in 2025? You did. Meantime, between time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Goat Nation shoutouts. Goat Nation shoutouts. Goat Nation shoutouts. Goat Nation shoutouts. Hey, it's time for the shoutouts, baby. It's time for the shoutouts, baby. I just thought about that last month. Last month marks 5 years since me and Tootie recorded the footage that would become Convos with Tootie, which aired on the channel back in December of 2020. Once again, if y'all haven't checked out Convos with Tootie, most definitely check out Convos with Tootie. And this year marks 5 years since Convos with Tootie. That's a whole trip right there. Yo, yo! Hold on real quick, people. What's up, people? This is editing me right here. What's up, people? It's editing me right here. That's why we in black and white. Yo, I forgot to mention Creed, man, because I was talking about that yesterday. I'm glad day 2014 popped up accidentally. And yeah, Creed, the first Creed movie came out in 2015, which was the first sequel of the Rocky series, the first Rocky movie since Rocky Balboa in 2006. Creed, of course, which starred Michael B. Jordan as Adonis Creed, the illegitimate son, if you will, of Apollo Creed. I'd rather they had, they had to make drama in the movie or whatever. They could have just said that, Creed's wife was pregnant, when he died. They could have said that. They could have easily said that, because we didn't know much about Creed's family life, other than the fact that he had 2 kids in the first or second Rocky movie. I think it was the second Rocky movie. We saw him had 2 kids, and obviously Creed, Adonis Creed wouldn't have been one of them, because those were kids in the 70s. So they could have easily have said that, Creed's wife was pregnant when he died. They could have easily have said that, but instead they wanted to create that extra drama, have him with a baby mama and all that crap. But anyway, that's my only flaw in the whole Creed story. They could have easily done that, especially since Creed's wife ended up finding him and raising him. They could have, but they wanted to add that extra layer of drama, him growing up in foster or juvie or whatever like that, and not knowing who his dad was, and this, that, and the third, and then he find out because Creed's wife, finds him and raises him after she finds out, that Creed had another baby or whatever. But they could have easily have just said, Creed's wife was pregnant when he got killed by Drago. They could have did that. He still could have had a chip on his shoulder because of that or whatever. But anyway, Creed was a phenomenal movie, phenomenal soundtrack. Tell them don't waste my time is still my motto from 2015 on up to now. Tell them don't waste my time. You feel me? That Pretty Ricky entrance was probably still one of the greatest entrances of a character ever. That ring entrance was freaking fire. As a matter of fact, that made me want to watch the movie again. But yeah, Creed was an amazing movie, y'all. Amazing movie. And that definitely, I went to the theater 3 times to see it. And I'm not the type of person that like to go to see a movie more than once in the theater, but I've done that with 3 movies before in my life, and Creed was one of them. And I went to see Creed 3 times in the theater. So yeah, Creed was an amazing movie, and phenomenal. Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone, of course, playing Rocky. I mean, you couldn't beat it. You feel me? Tessa Thompson up in there doing her thing. It was it was a vibe. It was a straight up vibe. Definitely a vibe. It was a great sequel to the Rocky movies. A great, modern, retelling, but extending the Rocky universe into this time now. Even up to Creed 2 and 3, they've been great as well. But Creed 1, the first Creed was, it was awesome. And so that's all I got right there, and I will send y'all back to Vlog Me. I'm out. One love. And we back. So here we go. Let's get into these shoutouts, baby. Oh, I ain't surprised at that. I'm not surprised at nothing that be going on. It said U.S. experimented on humans with radioactive oatmeal. I wouldn't be surprised. And that's why someone told me to stop eating oatmeal. That's why someone told me to stop eating oatmeal. You know what I'm saying? Because once they find out what you like to eat, once they find out what you do, you know what I'm saying, they gonna find a way to do something to it. You feel me? If you ain't know, you better know now. Yesterday, y'all, was day 250 of live in 2025, which means today is the 251st day of the year. 2025, y'all. In the regular comment section, we got Lala the High Vibe Coach Fitness with the, and we back, y'all. All right, so yesterday was day 251. I mean, today is day 251 of the year 2025, and right now it's 11:11, y'all. It is 11:11. Let's get our pray on real quick. Let's get our pray on for greatness right now. You know what I'm saying? As we continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great in our lives. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. So yesterday, day 250 of live in 2025. Lala the High Vibe Coach Fitness. She left a shock face comment. That what she did right there. Made that there. Let's see. Now let's see. In the live chat, who was here for the live chat of yesterday? We had in the building DJ Sunny, Jeffrey W was in the building. DJ Sunny Side Up was in the building. So was, who else was in the building? Shy Sarai was in the building. And that was it. I appreciate y'all being in the building early in the morning. For your boy early in the morning, y'all was up early in the morning yesterday rocking with your boy Slim Jim Longfoot. It was late for DJ Sunny Side Up, but everybody else, it was early. Most definitely appreciate y'all for sliding through on your boy, most definitely. Now let's see what we dropped yesterday in terms of shorts. The Hype Me Up, did we drop the Hype Me Up joint yesterday? Was that yesterday when we dropped it? No, that was on September the 6th. Yesterday morning, we dropped the motivational short. Latanya Porter said, hey, bro, what's happening, big sis, who currently has 117 subscribers with content like no other because she has no content. Positive Crash Outs, y'all, who's at 504. She's at 504 subscribers. Congratulations, Positive Crash Outs at 500 subscribers, y'all. She said yes with the celebratory emojis. Positive Crash Outs Positive Crash Outs currently has 504 subscribers with 222 videos. 222 with 222 videos. Her channel been around since April 12, 2025 with 153,308 views on her channel. Shout outs to her, man. Shout outs to her, most definitely. Let's see. Junad 2005 Productions, Junad M, who currently has 17 subscribers, said hi, hey, what's happening? Channel got 73 videos and been around since July 11th, 2025 with 719 views on the channel. And last but not least, in the comments for that, Pretty Hard to Conquer said, let's go GOAT Nation, hashtag 1408. You dig? That part. Pretty Hard to Conqueror, y'all. Currently has 439 subscribers with 149 videos on her channel. Her channel has been around since November 11th, 2014 with 59,161 views on the channel. That part. And now let's see who was here for yesterday's daily vlog, day 2014. We got in the building who was up in this thing. In the regular comments, we got Lala the High Vibe Coach Nutrition says 7 in the comments. Lala the High Vibe Coach Nutrition currently has 1.56k subscribers with 256 videos. Her channel's been around since February 15th, 2024 with 168,456 views on the channel. You feel me? That part. And now let's see who else was here. The live chat in the thing, who was in this thing. We had Struggle Garcia was in the building. Junad Manzur was in the house. Joe 2005 Productions, Joel Miller was in the building. Aiden Logos was in the building. Junad 2005 Productions, Junad M was in the building. Pretty Hard the Conqueror was in the building. Who else was in the building? Lala the High Vibe Coach Nutrition was in the building. And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building. Happy Sunday. We did that. And with that being said, y'all, We getting on up out of here. I appreciate all y'all most amazing people for sliding through on your boy. Meantime, between times, what else happened in the year 2015? 2015 history, y'all. The year 2015. Can y'all believe we are on day 2015 now? That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy, y'all. 2015 history. What else happened in 2015? 2015. We had some stuff going on in China. Paris Agreement is an international treaty on climate change that was signed in 2016. What? That's 2016 though, man. Earthquake. 2015. What movie came out in 2015? Ant-Man came out in 2015. Ant-Man in the MCU that came out in 2015. Yeah, that part. Well, with that being said, that's all I got for right now, y'all. Stay blessed up, continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, and on that financial level. Can you do that for your boy? Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. We up out of here, y'all. Video, playlist, watch them all, alright? One love.